So guys, what does the future hold? Who knows? I have no idea what the future holds. I've got no clue whatsoever, and to be fair, do I really care? Well, I suppose I would really like a girlfriend and somebody I can settle down with, somebody to be a future wife, be happy, that sort of thing. But you can never ever predict the future. The future is what it is. You make what you can out of it, but that's that. So for the vlogs, obviously I have ideas which I will set out a little bit in this video. So I have mentioned some of the ideas that I've got in the channel ad. If you've watched the 2023 channel ad for the channel, obviously, I did mention a little bit there, and I'm going to expand on that quite a bit if I can by doing some simple things. And the simple things are some of the stuff I've had upstairs that I found, basically post-it notes. I've got quite a few post-it notes, and I thought what an idea would be with one of my millions of Sharpies, obviously a green one that now doesn't match my different hair, that I will write down some of the ideas for this year's videos on post-it notes. Now that doesn't mean I'm going to do a whole year's worth of post-it notes and you'll be following post-it notes all over everywhere for the next 12 months. That's not going to happen. What I mean is I'm going to write down some of the ideas on here, what I'd like to include in the videos as sort of a target in things. It would be nice, these things will be in the videos, they won't be the only content and they won't be the only things you'll see, but they'll be part of the things that I need to get in, and then everything else on that's on top. But I'll be really disappointed at the end of the year if I haven't done these things in the post-it notes. Museums, or museum as I put there, big, small, no matter what. I'm going to try and visit some, like the art galleries as well, so it's not just museums, but places that are different, places that maybe I haven't been to before, or places I have been to before but haven't filmed. So that's one part. Shops, and not just the big shops or the shops like this, but shops that are sort of shopping centres, malls, those sort of places, new places. I've done some in the past in the other videos, but something new. Even if I see some nice little shops, I'll probably feature them as well if I can. 3. Yes, food. That includes places, so places you can go to eat, cafes, bars, restaurants, places I haven't been before, new places. But it will also include me cooking a few bits here and there, which I've done before. So I'll be talking about food that I buy maybe, and food that I cook, and places I eat. So, food. The outside, or the great outdoors as they call it. So, places I can go that I've not been to before, and places I can take the drone, somewhere I can fly them, get a good look around. Again, something I've done a lot of in the past, but something I still will do a lot more of in the future. The beach, the sea, the water, only really, I mean, I bought a wetsuit last year, and of course I haven't used it yet, so the idea is to get the wetsuit out and maybe visit the beach and do some things with the drone, that sort of thing. But also I just want to get maybe a canoe or something, or kayaking, something like that, even maybe bodyboarding or maybe paddleboarding, that sort of thing. I've just got to get used to using the wetsuit, because there's no point in it sitting on the wall and not doing anything. Pubs, small ones and micro pubs and that sort of thing, which I've mentioned before. 2 bleeding great big ones as well, or the biggest one in Europe anyway. As I said, I've mentioned before in a previous vlog about all the pubs and bars and stuff that are around here, places that I do want to film when the weather's a bit better and a bit not so freezing cold at night, because most of these places look a lot better at night than they do in the day, but some of them nice daytime. I mean, there's even some sort of cafe bars, those sort of places, coffee bars and that, they're quite nice as well, so there's a lot of them I want to go through, and over the course of the year I hope to sort of visit and pop into. I'm not overly keen on going in these places on my own, but if you have to, you have to. I can be quite independent. Yes, shows, entertainment, that sort of stuff, maybe some music concerts, some stuff on here, there and everywhere. So the sort of things I haven't been to before, and things I really ought to go to this year. Maybe get out and about, see some things. Again, not the sort of thing you really want to do alone, but with your camera, looking like a photographer, doesn't matter so much. Crafting or craft stuff. See what I did there? That'll be weird things like I built the DIY camera. I've got the little pots of paint and stuff to use, and the Lego and things like that, and other things I see that actually I might be interested in doing. Computers, more specifically this Amiga from Sunderland that I keep saying I'm going to do a video about. I will do a video about this very soon, but I may also do a video about some of the other computers that I've still actually got that I occasionally use every now and then for bits of that, this, that and the other. There is also a couple of others that I've missed out, a couple of ones I didn't have anywhere to stand in front of and do, to be honest with you. Events. Again, it's a bit like shows. It's places to go where there's stuff going on outdoors, like maybe county shows, that sort of thing, comic cons, I suppose, locally, anything like that, events that are worth going to and videoing, because there's some I've been to previously and I haven't videoed, so I might have taken pictures but not video, so maybe it's something I need to get into the vlogs, which also relates to the very last one, which is other people. Something else I mentioned in the advert is getting in other people or talking to other people, getting people involved in the videos. So maybe just not always myself, maybe finding somebody to go to these events and places with and saying, hey, do you mind taking along? And maybe we'll make a video together and talk about it, that sort of thing. So there's other things in mind that I'd want to do with the events and that sort of thing with other people. While going through the post-it notes, I also found something which is sort of one of my favourite things of all time and one of my most hated things of all time, all in the same thing. And let me explain. It's actually this. Just an ordinary Apple badge. In fact, it's an Apple badge of which I've got lots and lots and lots of these things. Why is it my most loved thing? Because I love Apple. Why is it my most hated thing? Only in certain situations, but people that stick them on non-Apple laptops. I used to get a lot of laptops coming to work where there are people who would buy a Dell or a HP, and over the Dell or the HP sticker or the Dell or HP logo, bam, one of these things. Now, I personally have got them stuck on a few things, but not other computers. So I mean, I've got them on my case or my storage holder for my Xbox games and PlayStation games and other Xbox games. And I've had it on there for years because it used to be where I used to put all my Mac software when I had all Mac CDs. I don't use any at all now, but when I used to use Mac CDs, they would stay in there. That's why I got an Apple sticker on it. This has got an Apple sticker on it for no apparent reason other than it's just got a sticker. But it's also got a Monster and a Burton sticker and a DDI sticker as well. Because why not? So basically that's about the idea for this year. Hopefully I'll come up with other ones as we go along, things that appear, things that I suddenly decide I want to do. But I'm hoping you'll enjoy the videos this year. Stick with me and like some of the videos that I do and subscribe if you want to carry on watching them. And we'll sort of try and grow and do a bit more, I don't know, I wouldn't say more interesting, but just do a bit more variety of stuff this year.